Cool everyone. Welcome everyone to another episode of the two British nerds. What you say, man?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright. Last week was a hay fever time. Today I'm all peeled up.
Yeah, me too. I'm feeling better.
Yeah, calm
Um,
down.
yeah, man. Yeah, feeling.
How about you, man? How's your week been?
It's alright, man. Nearly one guy nearly my finger nearly caught in the door today at work. My finger's swollen.
Your finger almost got caught at the door.
No, I was at work. Someone just kicked the door open, and then my finger was in the middle, so I kind of bent. Anyway,
Yeah. You got doctors?
nah, I'm not going to doctors. Put some ice on it. It's alright. It's just a bit swollen, but yeah. Um, but apart from that, I'm okay. So let's start off with uh, a bit of news. So it's been confirmed that Marvel, Sony, and Paramount Pictures will not be attending San Diego Comic Con. Marvel or not, Marvel is not attending Comic Con San Diego. Also to San Diego, for all you people that love your selfie sticks, they have officially banned them from San Diego. I can't stand them. They irritate me. I
You know,
can't.
someone made like a video, like a GIF. Someone made a GIF
Yeah.
of it, and like they just showed people just tripping all over, like tripping themselves trying to take pictures. It
Ah,
was,
man.
it's the funniest thing I've seen this year,
I'm
bro.
happy. I'm happy they banned them, man, from Comic Con because one, it is a safety hazard. They realize that so many people, so many selfie sticks, things are gonna go wrong. So, what I read about if you go to the San Diego with a selfie stick, they'll tell you to put it away. Nothing. If not, they'll basically tell you to just leave the building in a sense because one is health and safety. Two, I think them selfie sticks they're just not the one, man. I mean, I can't people. I see them. I see those selfie sticks everywhere.
I don't even see it like on the road, to be
I see it at
honest.
work all the time.
Like, you're in Central, so you must see
Yeah,
it.
I see it all the
Like,
time. But
what's
yeah, it's it's irritating. But I'm happy they banned it. It's been banned. So yeah, no more selfie sticks. I think in general in all Comic Cons now. So
in
yeah,
life? Let's ban it in life.
ban it in life, man. If you want to take a picture, just do it the old-fashioned way. Hold it with your hand.
Is it?
You could
But
you could smack someone with a selfie stick, or you could drop it and then your phone's smashed. People don't think.
I've seen like it's so obvious when you see people that's on the
Yeah,
that's using the stick, but the stick is supposed to be where you take like a huge bunch of people with a selfie, right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm seeing like one or two people using the stick. I'm like, dude, like, come on, man.
yeah. If you're going to like a big event, like a big party or whatever, and it's outdoors or you're DJing, like myself, yeah, selfie stick if you can. But I mean, come on, people are carrying that stick for everything. But yeah, anyway, I'm just happy. I'm happy when I heard that. I was like, yes, good.
That's the biggest news for the San
Biggest
Diego
news,
Comic
man. Selfie sticks are gone.
Con.
Um, all right. So, in other news, there's a rumor that Sony and Marvel could be getting together to produce a Spider-Gwen movie. Um, Probably be set in an alternative universe. But yeah, there's rumors about um, there could be a Spider-Gwen movie in the pipeline, which I'm not really fussed about. I probably would watch it, but to be honest, man,
Yeah,
there's a lot of now they're rebooting a lot of the movies and putting too much women on. Like it's not, I don't want to see women in there, but it's just like it's a bit too much, and I think that they really have to be picky. Like they really have to get a certain character for a superhero to be portrayed in a you know in the movie. I mean, Spider Gwen is just an alternative universe. It's not really something big, but because of that, obviously, it's picked up with the comics and whatnot. It would blow up, to see Gwen Stacy in that. So I'll be excited to watch it, but then again, it's just I'd rather see a character like I don't know, like the Black Cat. I don't know, just something different. But that means we'd have to go into the whole alternative universe and then introduce alternative characters. And but yeah, it's something that's circulating in the pipeline. So if they do it good, because I'll still watch it and support it because I'm a Spider-Man fan, even though it is Spider-Man. But then again, I'm collecting the comic book, and the comic book is really good. So if you're not reading the current um, Spider-Gwen by Marvel comics, pick it up. It's on issue, I believe, 4 or 5 now, so you can easily get issues 1 to 4, 5, and pick up, or just wait until the graph comes out and you can, just buy it. Yeah.
I'm not bothered, man. Until I hear Miles Morales, that's when I'll be bothered.
Yeah, well, alternative universes are probably introduced it one day, and we're all going to be messed up because it's going to be very, very crazy. People get confused. So, well, what's this? What's alternative universe? Like, if you ain't read the comics, people will just get confused. But it'll be nice to do it though, just to see something a bit different. What else? So they debuted also a little snippet of the new Dragon Ball Z. Is it Dragon Ball? So the new Dragon Ball Z is going to be called Dragon Ball Super, which comes out next month in July the 5th in Japan. So I saw a little few seconds. There was a teaser put out which was really good. So it looks like they're sticking to the old. The way they've been drawn, it seems like the way they would have been drawn when the way they were drawn when they pushed out Dragon Ball Z. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. For mine, it continues right after the Buu saga. So I'm gonna be watching that hardcore. I'm actually gonna be watching the Japanese version. Hopefully, they have the subtitles. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely they'll have it. Like, I can send you a couple of links. They'll have.
Yes, I'll be watching that.
I'm a huge anime fan, so.
I'm looking forward to that.
Also,
Also, one of the biggest news, actually, I should have said this at the beginning, is Jurassic World has beaten Avengers in its opening. In its opening first week, it opened up and it's made over now 500 mil. 500 mil it's made.
still haven't seen it.
Yeah, me too. I ain't seen it either. I'm not gonna watch any movies until payday. But anyway, because I'm fasting, I probably have to watch everything during at night time. So it's gonna be after 10 o'clock. So it's good. Then again, it's been anticipated for such a long time, and I think over 15 years ago when the last movie came out.
I don't know. I'm a really big.
But it's been a long time though. A
Big
long time since Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park fan. Really.
They said, right, if an article came out from Comic Book Resources, they said if the cost for that theme park, for that park to be made will cost at least, what was it, 25 or 30 billion. So yeah. Everyone's going nuts about Game of Thrones. I ain't seen it because I'm still in season 4, but a lot of people saying certain characters not coming back for season 6. I need to actually watch the whole of season 5 because I haven't watched it. Do you like Game of Thrones? It's just that so much TV shows to catch up on and watch. I haven't had time to watch it, but I would be definitely watching Game of Thrones. Jon Snow, no. I just like Tyrion, man. I think Tyrion's a sick character. I like Tyrion, he's the boss of all bosses in that. I like him. What else do we have, man? Right. Casey. Oh yeah, we've got new images of Casey Jones from Turtles 2. He looks kind of nuts. Got a hockey stick as usual. The mask is pretty cool. I haven't seen the first Teenage Mutant. I haven't even seen the first TMT. So
I'm waiting for that to come on Netflix so I can watch that.
yeah, basically. What else? Yeah. Also, For you J. Scott Campbell fans, he's actually going to be oh yeah, because San Diego's coming up. So just a little about one exclusive you can get in San Diego if you're going is he's doing two. He's doing if you're collecting Secret or Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, you know he did a 1 in 50 variant which had had Peter Parker with his hand over Mary Jane. Pretty cool sketch, right? So for issue 2, he's actually doing an exclusive for San Diego. So you can only get this at San Diego, or unless obviously you're finding it online, but you'd be paying maybe like double, triple the price. It's issue 2, Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, and it has Peter Parker, Mary Jane sitting on the couch, the Black Cat over him, and it has what's nice about this one is there's he's drawn a Stan Lee doll right next to Peter Parker. This comes in color and sketch, and obviously if you're going to be there, you can get your sign. So for all you Spider-Man fans and J. Scott Campbell fans, you can actually pick this up. Also, they're also doing the book of Vigilanti, because I pronounce it. It's the book that Doctor Strange has in the comics to cast his spells and see what's really going on in the worlds in the mystical world. So the book opens up and they give you all the figurines. There's little figurines of the characters, I believe, in the Doctor Strange comic. It's is it Harrisbo exclusive, and it's going for, I believe, $100. So if you're a Doctor Strange fan like I am, you can cop yourself one. I would do want to get one, but I obviously don't live in San Diego or the States, and I checked online, and I'm not paying £157 for it when it's $99. So I'm out unless I find it really very cheap. Also, an exclusive for all you James Bay, the Blacklist fans like myself. There's an exclusive cover for issue 1 coming out in San Diego as well. Also, remember the comic book, The Blacklist, is out, I believe, next month on the 27th, with three variants. One being a photo variant, one is a Forbidden Planet exclusive, and one is the regular cover. So I'll be definitely getting that. So if you're a fan of the show, or if you want to read it, do get it. It will be a collector's item. So get yours online. Also, what else do we have? All for you Agent Carter fans, we have Funko that do the bubble heads are doing a Agent Carter pop vinyl, which is available to pre-order right now. So it's Peggy Carter with the blue suit and the red hat. What else do we have? Let me see. Yeah, apart from that, that's basically. I think we need to do like when San Diego blows over, we need to do like a whole San Diego recap, because they're gonna have some crazy stuff, I guess. But then again, there's no Marvel, man. That's gonna be a bit bad. Oh, no Sony and no Paramount Pictures, so that means no Agents of Shields. No.
Well, the thing is, Marvel's they got the big Disney event coming up straight after the San Diego anyway, so
Oh, have they? When is that?
kind of makes sense.
But then again, I guess they already spoke about what they wanted to speak about already, right? So there isn't
Yeah,
really anything to say unless.
I guess they're
Yeah.
just holding for the Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Spider-Man,
Say that again.
Spider-Man announcement. Sorry.
Yeah. Apparently that's gonna happen. I believe they're getting ready to tell you who it is. I think the end of this week or next week, from what I was hearing, but you never know. But yeah, man, guys, no Marvel. But obviously, they will be at San Diego next year, because next year is going to be Civil War and one of the biggest movies, Doctor Strange.
I doubt it because that's because they're all planning for this Disney event. I mean, the Disney convention.
Oh no, I was talking about
So,
2016.
all right,
So
okay.
because you're gonna have obviously the first ever Doctor Strange movie, so coming back's gonna be there. And then you got Civil War. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking forward to the Disney event, because I really want to see also what they're doing in the pipelines, what they have in store for us. yeah, for me, for new
Yeah,
users.
look out for the D23, which is going to be, I think, is in August.
What's that? Comic Con.
That's the Disney Expo, which is what
Is that
you
the
know.
first one?
It's not the first one, but it's the one that I guess what Marvel's gonna.
Drop bombs.
Yeah,
Boy, well, that's gonna be interesting. I'm definitely.
because it makes sense. I mean, they're not really tied to San Diego. San Diego's a company in itself, so
Yeah,
it's probably
I know,
cheaper for Marvel to,
I know,
you
but
know.
it just takes the kind of the buzz out of it because they're always there. So a lot of fans that obviously want to see Marvel, I'm not gonna kind of in a way be disappointed. But then again, they did say this. They did say that prior to San Diego, like months in advance, that they weren't going to be attending. So, yeah, man. I guess they're not coming. So they are not coming. So that's pretty much the news I really have. But you got anything?
Yeah, there's a few stuff that I wanted to sort of talk about in terms of news. The Marvel solicitations and Disney solicitations. I guess
Oh,
also the
what's the link?
image solicitations came up. It's on your it's on your favorite comic book sites. It's all over there. The solicitations, the September ones, just
When
recently.
did Marvel bring it out? I don't even know, man. I missed out on this.
It comes out every third week of every month.
So the Marvel ones are up right now, yeah.
So they just released the September ones.
Thingies are gonna be they're addictive, man. Image.
So we know that the Secret Wars is still going to be going on in September. There's a few things I wanted to point out that they did solicit Ant-Man, Silver Surfer, Hawkeye,
They
Bucky.
they didn't. Did you say they didn't?
No, they didn't. Um,
Oh, that
so
means they'll probably be dropping the surfer.
because remember it was the last days of Magneto, last days of Ant-Man. All those books were coming out,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
it's Marvel as well. So we don't know. Marvel is still kind of tight-lipped to in telling us what's happening.
Marvel. Yeah. Um. Wow. I'm actually flicking through it right now.
So, the sequels is still going full steam ahead. I guess, to be honest, I thought sequel was only going to go on for about 2 months, but it looks like it's
It's eight.
carried on over up to September.
It's 8 issues, and that's the because I think what they're
Yeah,
doing is I think they're
I think it's the final issue for sequels.
mm,
I mean, that's when, so come October, I guess next month, that's when all the big announcements going to come out for
yeah
post sequels.
because they haven't announced any new titles yet.
Yeah, because the Marvel solicitation, I was really waiting for that one to find out what's going to happen with the solicitations, but what they released was more Secret Wars and nothing really going on post Secret Wars. So they're still sort of dragging their feet and telling us what's happening.
Yeah, so that means
And
basically then September is going to be the one to wait for all you Marvel fans because just to let you people know also they're going to be launching 56 to 60 new titles.
yeah, but I have a feeling they're probably waiting also for the um, D23, the Disney convention. So
Yeah, they probably drop all of that as well.
there's gonna be a
Um,
lot of stuff. Star Wars, Marvel. It's gonna be huge.
I know they're doing a lot of Shield variants as well this year. Um, yeah, they're doing a lot of anniversaries. They're doing from seeing from seeing this solicitations, they're doing Quake 50th anniversary variant, Mockingbird 50th anniversary, um, the Cavalry.
And Nick Fury
Oh
as well,
yeah,
right?
yeah. This is what I forgot to say. They're gonna be doing figurine variants for Agents of Shield as well. Um, they will be doing that. I can't remember what. See, I totally forgot what comic it's going to be for, but they are going to be doing the variants because I've seen the Coulson variant and I've seen the Melinda May variant. So they're doing the figurine variants as well. Yeah, that boy. I don't think they'll scrap Silver Surfer. I think they'll probably in September. They'll probably just push it out. Bring it
Do
out.
you think they're gonna renumber it?
Well, I doubt it. I doubt. I think they'll leave the Silver Surfer alone. I don't think they'll renumber him. I think he's doing. Um, I think. Then again, they renumber all the time, so they probably will renumber. But they've only just what? They've only just done what? 12 issues, I think, of Silver Surfer. The next issue is going to be actually the last day, so that's going to tie into Secret Wars. So we'll see from the next issue. You know.
In other news, Fear the Walking Dead. All you Walking Dead fans of the TV show, not the comic. The Fear the Walking Dead has released the first promo of the new TV show, Fear the Walking Dead. I'm just going to talk briefly on it. In terms of the way it's shot, it's quite different from the normal TV show. I think, obviously, it's only like a small sort of mini series, but with the Walking Dead TV show, the normal one, it kind of has that gritty element to it. Where this one is kind of seems to have like a more cinematic element, and that's why I feel that this Fear the Walking Dead TV is going to be more interesting than the actual TV show, the main TV show, The Walking Dead. So far on the promo, you can always check out the YouTube, type in Fear the Walking Dead Nick's Escape, and you see what I mean when you from what you know about the Walking Dead TV show, and see the difference between differences as in the way it's shot compared to the Fear the Walking Dead. So yeah, that's something that you guys should watch out for.
Nice. When's it out again?
It looks like it's probably out in August. Yeah, it's coming out this year, and it's only going to be 6 episodes a season. I believe Michelle McLaren. I'm sure you guys know her. She was supposed to be directing Wonder Woman. She's directing the first episode, so we know that's going to be a great episode. And yeah, and they're saying that it's not going to be a prequel or something. It's just a sort of like a different. It's going to be set in LA, like the normal Walking Dead TV show is set in Atlanta, but in this one's going to be set in LA. So expect big things.
Hmm. Sounds interesting, man. I might have to just jump on that and watch it myself.
Yeah, you should. I mean, it's not even tied to the comic at all. So this is like all original characters. All
Yeah.
original.
Is is Image bringing anything out? Any number ones for Image in September?
Oh yeah, of course. Tokyo is it Tokyo Ghost? I believe. Do you remember that book?
Nah.
Yeah, during the Image Expo or the Image Convention, like I think it was last year. No, it was 2 years convention. I've been waiting for this book for 2 years. This is my boy Rick Remender, one of my favorite
Oh,
writers,
yeah.
and Sean Phillips. No, Sean Phillips. He's one of the artists for the Wake. Do you remember the Wake with Scott Steiner?
Yeah.
And he's the artist who does American Vampire. So those two, I've been waiting for this book to come out for a while. Tokyo Ghost by Rick Remender and Sean Phillips.
What's it about?
Uh, well, from what I guess, it's kind of like a futuristic kind of set in Tokyo, and it's got this sort of Blade Runner feel to it. And Akira, I don't know if you know Akira,
Yeah, I
the
know Akira.
anime.
Yeah.
So that's the impression I got from it. It's like a mix between Blade Runner and Akira. The artwork just looks amazing, man. It is like Sean Phillips. It looks like he was really going in for this book. So, and Rick Remender, he's my favorite writer, and from Deadly Class, Low, Black Science, Uncanny Avengers, Captain America. The list just goes on. This
He's
guy.
got too many books, man.
Yeah, so I mean,
Uh,
the good thing with Image is that they've started doing these breaks in comics.
they have
You know,
to.
yeah, they have to. So at least it gives the writers time. It gives the artists time to breathe as well. Because write to write a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot, man. Yeah, Image, you bring out so many books. Too many books. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, my thing just cut off. Hold up. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, my Skype just said connecting and just timed out. But yeah, like I said, Image do a lot of books, so
yeah.
it's
What I
nice to
said,
do breaks.
I was saying like with Fiona Staples. I remember she was really because Saga was pretty much
Oh,
the
hold up.
pretty much. Are we recorded?
Yeah. I was gonna say you just reminded me. She's actually doing what was it?
Archie.
That's it. Yeah, and just for you Archie fans, and again, I can't remember when issue one actually comes out, but I know there's gonna be like there's tons of covers, like tons and tons of covers. Um, but you can basically there's a J. Scott Campbell variant you can pick up as well, and it's cover price, so it's $3-4, so get that. Um, that'd be something to get also. I like her artwork. Her artwork's nice.
Yeah, I kind of feel silly now. I was looking up Tokyo Ghost. It's actually Sean Murphy. I always get it mixed up. Sean Murphy rather than Sean Phillips. And then, it's Matt Hollingsworth. He was the colorist. He's always been the colorist with Sean Murphy.
Mm.
So, yeah. Sean Murphy, the same artist who done The Wake. I just mixed up Murphy with Phillips. So, yeah.
I'm just waiting for Thingy to come out next month, man. The Blacklist. I can't wait. I love that show, and for me to get this book because it gives you more in depth of the characters and villains and whatnot in from season one, I believe. So I can't wait. And for all you people that didn't see, all you people that saw the last episode, not everyone thought they were gonna find out what was really happening with Lizzie and Ray Reddington, but it still carries on. So season three, people, season three, we'll probably find out more what's happening. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to that. Actually, my favorite books from Image has to be Saga and Invincible and Rat Queens. Those three. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to Invincible, man, when that comes out again. That is one of the best comic books I've read. I enjoy that book. So same with Saga. Um, yeah, man. I'm just waiting for when Saga hits the 50th issue. That'll be nice. That'll be a collector's item.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, also, my other book that I like I always forget is The Thieves from Image Comics, which is actually going to be put into a TV show, and so is Scott Snyder's book, um, Witches, and apparently also Rat Queens as well. It's going to be put into a TV show. So, yeah.
Yeah, talking about TV shows, Southern Bastards has been announced that FX might be picking up. I believe might be or will be. FX. I mean, I was a huge Sons of Anarchy fan. I used to love that show. Now that the show's over, but still, what's it called? Southern Bastards. It's kind of like yeah, it's kind of like a Sons of Anarchy type of show, and FX it's in really good hands if FX is taking on the show. I've haven't really read the book. It's by Jason Aaron. Jason Aaron is the one that's writing for. Um, I don't know what alpha book he's writing at the moment. But,
Um,
yeah, he wrote Original Sin.
did
What else did he write? Jason Aaron.
um, no, yeah. I was gonna say Original Sin is a bad book, man. Have you read it?
Yeah, we read it, but with Original Bastards, it kind of like it's being developed as an FX series. So,
Yeah,
and this book is like I think it won the Eisner. It won the Eisner last year.
yeah,
So it's a really like critically acclaimed book. It's a Southern America, southern side of the North America. Yeah,
yeah.
with the hillbillies and everything. And Jason Aaron, he's from there as well. So it kind of like he's writing about his own people. And, it's obviously it's all fiction, but it's really critically acclaimed. During podcasts, I listen to people who talk about this book. So I'm really glad that a lot of comics are being developed into TV shows.
We need to get him on this show, man. I got questions for him. His the way he writes is nice, man. I love his writing.
He needs to tell us what Nick Fury told Thor.
Oh yeah. You know what? I just realized that he still haven't found out yet. That's crazy, you know. Do you know how long that's been dragging for? He's kept that. He teased that in the last few issues of what was it? Uh,
Thor's.
nah, not fours. In the last issue of can't remember, one of the issues of Thor. Um, yeah. Speaking of that, have you read the new one, Secret Sin? I mean, Secret Sin, Secret Wars, Thor's.
No,
All
no,
right,
what happened?
man. I'm gonna review that, man. Look, so this is Jason Aaron, Thor's. Let me pick it up, man.
Actually, before we talk about comic books, there's still a couple of news I want to sort of
All right,
fly
cool.
out quick. Real quick. The Batman Day is coming back.
26th of
Um,
September.
Yep. So all you Batman fans, you Bat God fans, and Dark Knight fans, and Nolan fans, you get your wish since you guys are sort of following this religion of the Batman. Batman Day is coming, the 26th, following on from the success of Batman's 75th anniversary. So I don't know if it's going to be every 26th, but this year, August 26th, is going to be Batman Day. So make
Mm.
sure you sign up on the DC website. There's a Batman Day sort of hyperlink, which you then register. You can get lots of goodies. So yeah, rejoice in the Bat. That is Batman.
Also, to add to that, for all you Batman Arkham Knight fans, there will be in the UK. They will be holding a midnight launch for it. So at midnight on the 23rd. I can't remember the area now. Is it Westfield? But they're having a midnight launch for Arkham Knight, so you can pick up an exclusive Arkham Knight PlayStation 4, and also an exclusive. I think it's a CGC Batman issue 0, which you can only pick up, I believe, once you buy the PlayStation 4. So that's more Batman news for you game freaks out there.
So there's no Xbox XB1 Batman.
Nah, from
Right.
what I heard, it's gonna be um no, sorry, my bad. Yeah, it is. It's for the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. It's gonna be good, man. And yeah, you can actually meet people from the gaming industry as well that actually worked on it, I believe, as well. So it's a big event they're doing. So I know that they were also doing competitions where you can actually win an exclusive PlayStation Arkham Knight with the game as well. So yeah, for all you Arkham Knight fans, and you live in the UK, get yourself down there. I believe Game is doing this as well. So yeah, man, that's some Batman news for you, Batman vigilantes out there.
Yep. So I think that's us with the news. Maybe we should go ahead into what we've read.
Well, I only picked up 4 comics, and I've only read so far because I haven't had time. I've only read mm, 2 so far. So the first one is Jason Aaron's Thor. So you have yeah, Jason Aaron writing this, penciler Chris Sprouse, inker Carl Story, the color artist Martel Garcia, letter and production Joe Simbo, and cover artist Sprouse, Story, and Dave McCaig. So as again, obviously, this is another piece. This is a Secret Wars tie-in, and it's really good. It basically you have a bunch of Thors, right? That have one of them being Thorg. That basically just come across a body with no head, and they're trying to basically find out what's really happening because they've seen this happen before in many occasions, and it's always the same story. The same scenario. They find a dead body with no head, and basically they have no clues, no DNA samples, no nothing. So it's driving them a bit crazy. Um, it gets to the point. It gets to the point of where basically these new fours basically are just trying to find out what's really happening. I won't try to spoil too much about this book because I think it's a book that everyone should read. It's if you liked Original Sin, you will definitely like this. Let's just say it gets to the point of where you well, let's just say you have one mysterious death, and then you find that the person, and we have one mysterious death from a mysterious character, and then you find out basically that the person, the dead bodies they've been finding, right, is of a character that you everyone is familiar with. It ends with a cliffhanger, a very very dramatic cliffhanger, and it'll keep you guessing it'll keep you guessing until you read the next issue. But this I like this book because it's more of a murder mystery than anything else. It's like it's basically for me. It's like reading Original Sin. It kind of just sets the tone of it. As usual, the art in the writing is amazing. The I'm loving the art, and this is pretty cool. You actually get to see Odin in this as well, which is pretty cool because you don't really know what's happened. You know when you read Secret Wars, you're finding all these Thors, but you don't see obviously Odin, so you see him, so he's alive and kicking. Again, man, the thing that's baffling me about Secret Wars is and all the times is how these people, for example, Odin, all the Thors, Apocalypse, Doctor Sinister, and the rest of them obeying Doctor Doom. So I'm assuming that Doctor Strange has basically had his willed his mystical hand in making them maybe fall into a spell where they think Doom is pretty much God because they actually refer to Doom in Secret Wars as God. Yeah, really, really. If you're a Thor fan and you're enjoying Jason Aaron's current run on Thor, you'd really love reading this. It's written cool. Artwork is amazing, and near the end of the book, you get left with more questions than answering. And like, cause I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I'll probably spoil it next week if you haven't. Cause I just wanna say it because the way it ended, I was like, it's like you're thinking, right? Is this guy actually the killer? You know, well, it can't be. But why would he do that? Um, but yeah, that's Jason Aaron's Thor's um, Secret Wars tie-in. But what I like about like this Thor's is, or in Secret Wars, you and in this book you get to see all the Thors from different, or from different times. Um, there's actually thingy in this book. What's her name? Is a Thor. Oro, which is Storm from X-Men. She's a Thor, so it's pretty cool to see her wielding, a hammer. But yeah, that's something I had to say because yeah, man, get the book. The book's amazing. So basically that's Secret Wars issue 1. Sorry, that's Thor's. You know what? Every time I keep getting confused. I keep saying Secret Wars. It's Secret Wars, but it's the tie-in. So yeah, I'm hoping Marvel do like a big fat omnibus of all the Secret Wars tie-ins, and I'll just buy it and read every single one because I'm not collecting all the tie-ins. So that's Secret Wars. Secret Wars Thor's issue 1. My next and last book is gonna be Old Man Logan. This is a pretty nutty issue because in the last issue you find Old Man Logan and he's climbing. Basically, what happens is he finds an Ultron head, so he actually climbs the wall to get over there. And when he gets over there, he sees a very mysterious Thor-like person who says you shouldn't be here. And all of a sudden, the lightning strikes, and he gets put into, I believe, he finds himself like she teleports him into like a jungle. Oh, see, no, okay. She basically, okay, cool. Since you're reading it, you're about to read it. I won't spoil it for you either. This is what I'm saying. You have to read this, bro. You have to read the comics. You have to read it. Read them on time, man. So that way we won't be spoiling it for each other. Well, I won't be spoiling it for you. But let's just say, no spoiler alert. Reading this issue is like Old Man Logan has taken. It's like he's how can I'm not trying to spoil it. It's like he's been drugged out. He doesn't know what's happening to himself, what's going on, what is real and what isn't. Because when I read it, I didn't know what to make of this issue because this issue was totally nuts, right? Totally, like you're thinking, is this? It's like this issue of Old Man Logan is like watching Inception. You don't know what's real or what you wouldn't know what to think. It's one of those issues of where it completely goes off track from the first issue, and then the last page of the book, it even baffles you and makes you even think, whoa, like what is really going on to Old Man Logan, you know. So from seeing the front cover is actually from the front cover from the main cover A is what you actually get to read in the book. It's written the way like Bendis has written. He's actually taken a whole spin from Secret Wars into something like completely different, which is pretty nice because I just thought I was going to be reading him going over the wall and finding some Ultron bots and finding some zombies, and that's not the case. If you're an old man, if you're an old man, I was going to say, if you're a Wolverine fan and you loved Old Man Logan, it's a pretty cool book. So again, Old Man Logan, Secret Wars tie-in, written by Brian Michael Bendis, art, and Andre Sonato, color artist Marcalio Mayalo. Um, and from what you see in the first page is pretty much what you get throughout the whole book. But yeah, it's a mind-boggling book. Really does keep you on your toes, and yeah, yeah. I'm looking at the last page now, and it's just funny. It will make you think. Um, Basically, that is it for me, man. That's me for the reviews. Next week I'll be reviewing because I have it in front of me, but I have not read them yet. Is Squadron Sinister, Secret Wars tie-in issue 1, and Miss Marvel, The Last Days of Miss Marvel. So that's the Secret Wars tie-in, the last days of what with her when everything goes crazy. So that's me.
Didn't a Hawkeye book just come out, the final one, the manufacturer one?
No,
Yes.
that's out. It's out next week.
Oh, it's not next week.
That
Okay.
book is crazy. I think that book is nuts. That issue's been in the process for how long now? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, David Adja was, because I remember Matt Fraction interview. He was like, "Yeah, he's finished writing it."
He's
He said
funny.
that. He said that a while back. He's finished. So I guess there's still some stuff they need to work out with the book, with the artists and everything. But, the book's coming out pretty next week, right?
Yeah, I'm actually thinking of dropping the current Hawkeye book as well. I'm cutting
Well,
down.
well, it wasn't in the solicitation, so the choice might be have
Uh,
been
I'm
made for you already.
I'm cutting down on all the books, so I'm only, I'm just too much books I'm collecting. So I'm only cutting. I'm only literally just getting just the main books that I like. But I will never drop Saga, bro, and Thieve the Thieves and Invincible is a comic, man. I love that comic book. People need to read that book. If you're a Superman fan, read the book. I'm just saying that. If you're a Superman fan and you want to see a whole depiction of Superman in a way, like it's a crazy book, man. You'd have to buy it. You'd have to read it. Just get the graph volume on and just read it, and you see it. It's nuts. It's a nutty book. Yeah, that's me for the reviews.
Well, the thing is, I was going to read the new JLA by, um, or just League of America by Brian Hitch. This is quite a huge book. It's quite a big deal actually. This book for DC because Brian Hitch, as we all know, he's one of the biggest artists. I guess maybe writer for Marvel. He was quite um, what's that word? He was quite really hands on during the whole Ultimate Universe when the Ultimate Universe was being created. Him and Mark Miller spearheaded the whole Ultimate Universe with the Ultimates book. And I don't know if you guys can remember the Ultimates book. The Ultimates book was well, the Avengers first movie was taken after the Ultimates book. And I don't know if you remember the whole how the MCU is taken after the Ultimate Universe.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so the Ultimate book was actually what people were referring to, and Brian Hitchie was the artist for that. Now, this Justice League of America for DC, the DCU. Remember, I was telling you after Convergence, they sort of split the whole. They didn't really have to tie all of the books into one universe, so now there's like multiple universes in DC, so there's not really that much rules going on in DC. So you could probably take this Justice League of America book as it's its own type of book, it's its own universe or its own little box, like a short story, maybe like a Elseworld, and so yeah, it's I've been really looking forward to read this book. I just didn't get around to reading it, but Brian Hitch has been doing a lot of the press junket where he's sort of explained to people that yeah he wants to make it like a Game of Thrones type of arc
Oh,
where he wants to write like 7 arcs of the because he's writing as well as drawing on this. So he wants to write like 7 arcs of Justice League and make it into like a super event. And we all know in the Ultimates, and well, I guess your point of reference would be the first Avengers movie, how like massive it was. So he's sort of taken that approach into the Justice League of America. And, the bad side to this is that Brian Hitch is kind of notoriously known to be pretty slow in bringing out his books, and that's just him, right? That's just him drawing. So he's writing and drawing in this. So maybe this JLA book's going to be coming out for. It's going to be with us for a while. Just like remember,
Uncanny.
Now Superman Unchained, how delayed that was.
Oh, boo-hoo to that. But I found that book was boring.
Dude, you should have kept on, man. That book, the way it just went towards the end was just deep. It was just deep. That book was actually really deep. But the graphic novel for Superman Unchained is out, so
I've got up to issue what? Issues, I don't know. I think I stopped at issue 6 or 7. There's only 9 issues, I believe, anyway. So I'm missing maybe just 2 or 3, depending on what I've got on there.
There was no way I was dropping that book. That's Scott Snyder and Jim Lee. There's no way I'm missing that. And Superman as well for them. So that's definitely is what I'd say books like that only come out like once, maybe once every 3 years, where like superstar creators work on like the best characters. So the Justice League of America definitely is something that people should keep their eye on.
They released a lot.
Yeah, go on.
I was gonna say they released it. And I wasn't film planet. They released a lot of number 1s last week.
Yeah. So it's quite a big deal. So yeah, I've got the book. I just need to actually sit down and read it. I'll probably talk more about it next week. So that's Justice League of America. Not Justice League book, which is currently this Dark Side War. Not that one, but Justice League of America. Now, the book. I don't know if you guys been following on Twitter. I've been tweeting this sort of team up or triple team between Spider-Man, Punisher, and Daredevil. Now, the reason why I've been sort of pushing this on Twitter is because we all know that John Berthmel has been cast as Frank Castle, Punisher. So this is great news all across the board. Comic fans are happy, Daredevil fans are happy, Punisher fans are happy, and also the actors are happy. I don't know if you read Rosario Dawson. She's pretty pleased with the addition of the Punisher. So this is great news. So that's why I wanted to talk about this book, because now that Punisher's come into the MCU as well as Spider-Man's come into the MCU, I thought what better way to celebrate this than to talk about Spider-Man, Punisher in the Daredevil event. So this event is called the Omega Effect.
So is it a graph you're reading from?
No, I just got it from Comixology. So.
Oh, is this coming out? Is it coming out in paper trade or?
I don't know if you can get the paper trade anymore, because Marvel they're not really good with.
What's it called again?
It's called the Omega Effect. Because we all know that Marvel, they're not really good with the trades. Once they bring out the trades really quick, but they don't really reprint them.
Yeah. That's why when I got Doctor Strange, I got that quickly.
The only way you can probably get like back issues from Marvel is just get a digital copy. I mean that's where I read most of my books anyway. So digital comics is the future, guys.
Nah, not for me. I hate digital comics.
I love it.
Yeah, that's cheating. You're not really collecting.
I am.
Nah, you're cheating, man.
How am I cheating? I'm paying for it.
No, yeah, man. If it's not in your hand, you're not paying for it. No, then again, no, they are good. They're good in the sense of where when you can't actually buy the like you can't get the comic anymore. It's a vintage. Then yeah, but for people to buy on digital, it takes the fun out of actually going into the comic book store and actually buying comics.
You know what? Like I collect like single issues. I collect graphic novels. I collect novels. I collect digital comics. I just collect anything. But I'll tell you now, digital comics is hella convenient. It is like super, super convenient. Like I could just like go on my iPhone and just say, okay, what do I want to read? Oh, that one.
Mm,
Boom.
nah,
Two
nah.
seconds is out.
I can't.
I,
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know if you remember when we went to the London Super Comic Con when I went to grab my books to get signed. It
yeah.
took me like 3 hours to dig through all of my books to find some of the books I wanted to get signed. That was like headache. That was literally a headache.
Yeah, but it's
So
worth it.
so that's one thing that digital comics has over single issues is that it's just convenient.
Yeah, but you're not getting digital comics signed.
I mean, yeah, I'll still get my books to get signed. I'll get like my one or two books that I need to get signed. But in terms of
Nah.
what I want to read, that's the point I'm trying to drive at. If I want to read a book, it will take me a couple of hours to find it, and that's just because I haven't really catalogued my books.
Yeah.
But with digital comics, I don't even need to catalog it. It's already cataloged already. So I could just type in, okay,
Yeah.
I want to read Captain America. Boom, there we go.
Yeah, it's convenient. It's convenient, but for me, man, I just can't. Even like apart from comic books, I read books as well, but I can't read from a screen. The only time I did that was when I went to Turkey, is it like 2 years ago, and I purchased the comic, but I didn't have time to read it because I had to go on the plane. I had to rush. I had to go with my family and stuff. So I purchased the comic. I was reading it. I was on the beach reading it, but I was like, no, man, this doesn't feel right.
Do you have an iPad? Okay.
Nah, it was an iPhone, but obviously I know if you have an iPad, it's bigger and everything. But nah, man,
You know,
forget.
it's weird. I prefer to read it on my iPhone than I do on my iPad.
Not me. I like to go to the store and buy it. That's me, man.
I don't know because on the iPhone, I tend to. I guess I don't know. I just like how because when I'm on the train on my way to work, like let's say the train is packed, I just like grab my phone in one hand and just flick the pages on my thumb, and like I'm totally into the comic. It's amazing. Is something that I've grown to fall in love with the past couple of months. Reading my comics on my phone.
Not me, boy. They should just destroy all digital comics. Destroy them all. They'd be forced. You'd have to buy them. Then you'd have to go to the store.
Yeah, there should definitely be more comic stores. I'll definitely agree to that.
Yeah, there should be.
But let me quickly talk about this book anyway. So this is the Omega Effect, which is a crossover event from with that's crossing over Daredevil, Punisher, and our favorite neighborhood Spider-Man. Now, this book is this event is written by Mark Waid and Greg Rucka. So these are already two heavyweight writers. So that's we all know that. Also, it was drawn by Marco Macheto. He's done a lot of like wonderful stuff as well. His art was amazing on this. Now, this book here was it's kind of like a Daredevil story to be honest, because it's all tied around him. He's sort of like in the center of what's going on. Basically, Daredevil's has come across or got a handle of this information. And this information is kind of like important, or it's kind of incriminating against all the biggest Marvel villain companies or groups.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about AIM, I'm talking about Hydra, Agent Byzantine, Secret Empire. So this is like big groups in the Marvel 616 that are after Matt Murdock because he's gotten hold of this information that has all this that has like incriminating evidence against this against Hydra as well and AIM. So Punisher wants to collect this information because obviously with this information he can use it to take out all the big guys.
Yeah.
And the reason why Spider-Man's involved because Reed Richards is actually the one that has this. He's the one that created the sort of USB. I'm just saying USB because it layman's term to hold all the information of Hydra and that. And he enlisted Spider-Man to help him out. So, and Spider-Man's got really close ties with the Fantastic Four. So Spider-Man, he's gone because he's obviously friends with Daredevil, and Punisher, he's after Daredevil because Punisher wants to use this information to take out this evil empires, I guess. So basically, it's just three of them bantering. It's like a blockbuster sort of show, blockbuster sort of episode, if you will, because blockbuster event, because these are three big hitters in the Marvel universe. They're kind of street level, and you just see them just battling out, throwing wits at each other. And Spider-Man was the funniest. Him and Punisher's sort of banter is probably the best, because Spider-Man, he's quite witty and quite chatty, but Punisher's doesn't have none of it. He's just like, shut up. Okay, you finished? Yeah. Okay. Are you done? And Spider-Man just keeps on egging him. And then he's sort of like the middleman, because he's with the TV show, I don't know if you got the impression of Daredevil. Daredevil is the sort of character where he sort of gets in over his head, where a lot of things come towards him and he can't really control it, or he's just like just getting by. He always goes for things that are kind of bigger than he is. And even though he tends to overcome it, but you just tend to think, oh my gosh, like why are you putting yourself through this?
Yeah.
So that's how Daredevil is in the comics, and that's why I guess a lot of people love the TV show. Now imagine these three just together, just like fighting against Hydra, fighting against AIM, fighting against the Secret Empire, and these guys, they want to kill Daredevil because all this information that he has in them. There's also a bit of the story which ties in Punisher. Punisher's got a partner. Her name is Cole. She's sort of like Spider-Man like to call her Punisherette, because she was a Navy SEALs, and she sort of has a similar backstory to Punisher, because one of these, I think it was the Secret Empire. They're the one that killed her husband and all of her guests during her wedding. So she found that Frank Castle and said to him, look, help me get revenge. And Frank Castle is like, yeah, of course, I'm going to take out all these guys.
Yeah.
So Frank Castle sort of enlisted her. And so basically it was just four of them coming together in sort of stopping these five groups against Daredevil. And and Daredevil, they sort of reference Daredevil and Punisher's interaction when they first met. Basically, Daredevil wanted to save Frank Castle, because Daredevil, he's a Catholic, and he believes in he's quite big in his religion, and he's trying to save. I'll put my hands in quotation. He's trying to save Frank Castle, but he keeps telling himself that he failed Frank. He doesn't want to fail Cole, the lady, because he doesn't want her to go through the same path as Punisher. So there's a bit of an emotional element to the story as well. So it's a great book. It's a great book. And Mark Waid, Greg Rucka, both of them together, and one of the three greatest Marvel heroes coming together on the street level, blockbuster romp. Yeah, definitely. I really, really enjoyed this. The Omega Effect by Mark Waid and Greg Rucka, art by Marco Chiteto.
All right. I'm gonna definitely be picking it up.
Right, are you gonna get a digital copy?
Well, I have to if I have to read it.
Yeah. Actually, let me even give you more information on it, because it's a crossover event. It crosses over. It crosses over the main books, the Marvel books.
Yeah.
So it is crossing over. Just give me 2 minutes. Let me grab it out. It's crossing over Avenging Spider-Man. It's crossing over Daredevil, the main Daredevil book, and it's crossing over the Punisher book. So it's crossing the part one of the book is Avenging Spider-Man 6, Punisher 10, and Daredevil 11. So those are the books that have come out for the Omega Effect.
Hello?
Yep, still here.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be picking it up. Hopefully, I'm gonna search for it online. If not, I'll be definitely getting it on digital because I want to read it.
I guess you're going to be breaking your fast now. Let me close up for the
Yes,
show.
people, I'm going to eat. So, just these podcasts from the now to July the 16th will be, let me see, will be probably on some shorter or longer regarding time that I do. Can break my fast at night time. Mom's literally just cussing me to come down and eat, so I have to rush down and eat. But yeah, probably take even longer because I think after July, well, I think July the 27th, I'm going to be going holiday as well. So 2 weeks in Turkey. What? So I can't wait for that. Hopefully, I'll be going as well. So
Well, if there's Skype over there, I'm sure we can work something out.
yeah, if not, I'll just yeah, hopefully. Then I have to bring my Mac over to record it and publish it and stuff. Um, but
But
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
work it out.
yeah. But don't worry, the podcast will get done one way or the uh,
The
other,
other.
unless I go to a country where there's no Wi-Fi, which is unlikely. Then again, it is probably likely somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah,
But
people, man.
yeah, follow us on at Two British Nerds on Twitter. Follow Sava
Yeah,
DJ, Sava
at
DJ.
CAVA DJ, and let us know what you think of the show. If there's anything you want us to talk about, if you wanna, you know, come on as a guest sometime or just talk, then just let us know. We're here. Also,
Yeah,
check out
yeah.
the YouTube page as well, Two British Nerds. If you haven't got, because this podcast is available on your iTunes. So download the podcast app on the iPhones and just search Two British Nerds. Subscribe every week. The podcast will be up. Also, it's available on my SoundCloud, which is soundcloud.com/DJCAVA, and of course YouTube, Two British Nerds. Yeah,
Have a good one, guys.
cool man. See you guys next week. Peace.